has done so much for the community in building a phenomenal business, in being almost endless in his donations to charity, almost never saying no to someone inviting him for an opportunity to engage, to speak, to teach.
You know, I always knew there was something special about Peter, and he just could see things that I didn't think other people saw, the problems that were in the financial industry, the conflicts that existed for clients, and he really wanted to create a solution that was enduring. And so that's what we were all about in the beginning, was finding a way to be able to serve clients in a way that they deserved and providing something that nobody else was providing to them at that time.
Creative Planning is a nationally recognized registered investment advisory firm that does comprehensive wealth management services for its clients.
I never for 1 second thought we'd have the kind of success we had today. I remember when we got to 100 million under management, thinking, wow, I'd never in my whole life thought we would get to this point. Or when I employed 2 people, I never really saw myself as running anything other than kind of a small practice with maybe me and one other person, and that was it. I knew that the ideas that I had around independence and no commissions and planning and putting all these services together, I knew there would be some demand for it, but I miscalculated it by a degree of 10,000%.
I remember in the very beginning when he was building his client practice and his firm, and he said, I'd like for our clients to have donor advised funds, and I'd like to work with you. But here's what you're going to have to do to be able to work with my clients. And he was a very small firm, very beginning, but he was bold, he was clear, he knew what was important to his clients, and we said, well, let's do this.
Today, Creative Planning manages about $400 billion in assets for clients in all 50 states and 90 countries.
I think there's 3 things to know about Peter. One is that he has a servant heart. He wants to help people, whether it's wanting to provide them with financial advice or he's wanting to start a financial program for the underserved in our community. He at his heart wants to help people with integrity. And the other thing about him is that he is competitive. The competitor in him wants to be the best at everything that he does. And the third thing is the entrepreneur in him wants to take it to the masses.
One of the things I admire most about Peter and Veronica, they have built this big, amazing firm, but if they scoot out of an event, I'll tell you where they're going. They're going to go watch their kids play some sport or dance or be available to them. They've never missed a game. They wouldn't miss a game.
Family is priority for Peter. I think as a leader of a very large firm, he's very, very respectful of the work-life balance for the employees. Year in and year out, we're voting Creative Planning as the best place to work.
He is absolutely in the trenches with our employees, with our clients. The remarkable thing, I think, that he does is that he still meets with clients every single day.
When you see him, because he's extremely busy, I'll see him in a Zoom meeting in the office, and I'll pull up my cell phone, and he's on CNBC. He's on Fox News. And then he's getting in his car to go out to give a lecture to a class. It's just an incredible amount of energy, an incredible amount of positivity. And everybody around him feels that, and you feel uplifted when you're in his presence. He's a very special person.
Congratulations, Peter.
Congratulations on your recognition as the Kansas City Entrepreneur of the Year.
Congratulations, Peter. No one deserves this recognition more than you.
This year's Kansas City Entrepreneur of the Year and Entrepreneur Hall of Fame inductee is Peter Mallouk, President and CEO of Creative Planning.